What's going on, world? DS1 Ross back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody. Much love to y'all. Shout out to the masculine mercenaries. And we here, man. If you tuned in right now, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button. Make sure we get the likes up. Let's get the shares up. Make sure you share the show. Share the show, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Share the show. Also, check out my pre-recorded video I dropped earlier this morning. Y'all could go and check that out. America is the Ghetto. Y'all go and check that out. Also, stay tuned for more pre-recorded videos that'll be dropping later on today. Also, if you haven't yet, go into the description box, subscribe to my second channel. Go into the description box and subscribe to my second channel if you haven't yet. If you have, I appreciate all the love and the support. Now, today's show, as I said, I'm gonna make more of my earlier shows uh, geared more toward directly motivating our brothers outside of the realm of women and sex, because I find that to be an issue amongst a lot of us black men. We just can't seem to get out of our own way. And what a lot of us guys was blocking us is our dicks. A lot of us cannot, a lot of us don't have control of it. And when you don't have control of something, you know, you don't really value it. And when you don't value something, you don't really have dignity. And you see a lot of guys, that's what gets them in trouble. Sex is what get most guys in trouble a lot of times. Even real prominent men. Most prominent men, that's what gets them in trouble a lot. And it's because they're not really upfront with it. That's what really gets them in trouble. For a lot of the prominent men, they have um what they call a secret life or a second life or whatever outside of what everybody see them as, which I think everyone does to a certain extent. So shout out to Mega Montana. He said, I know this is going to be a good one. For sure. Appreciate it. So yeah. So today, I want to let brothers know, man, that you can never be great if you focus on women. If your focus, yeah, my bad, y'all. Like I said, y'all see the title. You can never be great if you focus on women. Can never be great if you focus on women. And I have to talk about this because I see that the reason why, see, now I understand why we can't get past the conversation about women here in the manosphere. Now I understand why. I understand. I get it now. It's not just because it's something to talk about and it's something of focus that a lot of guys in the manosphere think is just something cool to do. I think what a lot of guys here in the manosphere, why their focus is women, is because they still don't understand that they have a purpose outside of the conventional norms of being a man. See, I think, and let me explain. A lot of brothers look at their life and they live their life and they structure their life only to be a father, only to be a husband, only to be these things. Now, am I saying anything wrong with these things? No, I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that. At some point, a man will become those things. But what I want to let brothers know is you keep talking about women because you think that is what a man is in its totality. You think that's all what encompasses you being a man is you being a father or you being a husband. And this is why you live your life seeking female validation. And this is why you focus on women. This is why the conversation is focused on women, because you're not focused on yourself. You are more than just a woman's husband. You are more just than a father to children. You're yourself first. You're you. What about you? What about your fulfillment? And see, I'm speaking on this because I think a lot of guys really don't see because we're programmed with this shit. So a lot of guys don't see that they structure their life just to become someone's husband, just to become a father, and nothing else. This is why these men are married and are unhappy. You want to know why these men are unhappy and unfulfilled in these long marriages, women, to y'all? Because they never done nothing for themselves. They done everything to get a wife. They done everything to have children. And that's it. That's it. Nothing else. This is why there's a high infidelity rate. This is why. This is why. Because men are unfulfilled. That's why. Men are in relationships and they're not happy with themselves. They're not happy with themselves. They're not fulfilled. And you know why you're not fulfilled, brother? Because you lived your life focused on women. I gotta go, I gotta go and make sure I make enough money so I can get me a top tier bitch so I can have a family. That is the apex of your existence. Listen to that. Listen to that. The apex of your existence, of you existing on this plane, is acquiring some shit so you can get a woman to have children. Listen to that. Does that sound interesting? Does that sound like a life that's fulfilled? Jubiel, appreciate you, fam. See, I want brothers to really start thinking. I want brothers to become very introspective on themselves, man. Start really looking at yourself and not just physically. Look inside yourself, man. Ask you, are you happy with you? And when I say happy, I'm saying if you was to take all the little physical shit away from you, would you still feel fulfilled? If you wasn't in a relationship, would you still feel the way you feel? Would you still be doing the things that you're doing? Would you still have the same passion, the same vision? A lot of guys don't even know that they're not even living for themselves because the conversation can't go past women. Can't go past women. And the women know y'all can't go past them. They know some of you guys can't go past them because women are your crutches, man. Y'all don't see that. A woman is your crutch. And that's a problem. That you should feel that that's a problem. That you can't get past that. Come on, man. You got guys who went through med school, but still out here getting taken by low-level broads. How? I know how. I know how. Because see, validation is holds much more weight currency wise to a woman than money. See, if you if you're searching for a woman's validation and she knows this, she can automatically get your money. See, this is why I said in the last stream about you guys who lead with y'all wallet. See that leading with y'all wallet shit just so you a sucker. You a sucker. I'm not saying not to pay for shit. If you got bread and you could pay for shit and that's what you want to do, then do that. But showing up to a woman as a nigga that's just willing to just pay for everything just for attention, you're a sucker. And a lot of you guys, this is what y'all wanted to do since y'all were little boys. This is why y'all went the route y'all went in life. Because eventually, this is what y'all wanted. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. My bad. Appreciate that constructive X. Salute. But a lot of guys, they don't even know that they map their life out in terms of a woman. They map their life out in terms of a woman. See, if a little boy is not guided a certain way, he could get caught up in falling in love and being head over heels for women. I know dudes that was like a lot of the dudes that had a lot of women when they were young, and this is just something that I see. As they got older, they were very dysfunctional in their relationships with women. And it's because and I told one of my homies this. I said, it's because you don't understand that things are different now. You you're not a teenager no more. So you can't operate with grown women the same way. Even though she grown and you young, you know what I'm saying? You can't operate the same way. You see? You can't think you could just go around her and be around her and think it's just gonna be all about your dick. See? And a lot of us black men, we get stuck at that stage. And we become older men still thinking like that. Still sitting around talking about who they trying to fuck. And this is why a lot of us guys have to deal with bouncing back. We have a lot of setbacks. And we have a lot of setbacks that we put on ourselves. And chasing pussy is one of them. Focusing on women is one of those things. Basing your whole existence around women. Most guys do this shit and they do it and don't know they do it. You only bought that car to attract more women. You didn't buy that car because you really like them kind of cars. You bought that car because you can afford it and you want to attract more women. That's why you bought it. See, because if you still wasn't out here chasing women, you wouldn't have bought the car for that. It's grown ass men that still drive around and just drive around to look at chicks. You see what I'm saying? Like, that means you have no purpose. You don't have nothing to do. You got to go find something to do. You driving around just looking at chicks like you 16. And this kind of stuff has set a lot of us black men back. And this is why you hear a lot of older men here on YouTube that can't stop talking about women. Can't stop talking about women. They cannot teach younger men nothing else but about women. If you ask them anything else about something, they'll direct you to a white man. They can't tell you nothing themselves. They can't teach you nothing themselves, but they could tell you something about a broad. This is a problem. This is stumping the black man's growth as a group. Black men as a group, our growth is stumped because we focusing on women too much. See, if we're not putting the conversations in its proper context, this is how you can, this is how the hyena's perspective becomes valid. You see? Do you niggas get it yet? Do y'all get it yet? How do you think they're able to be here now? Because they see there's some of you Negroes that can't stop crying out for them. Because that's what y'all doing. Y'all, I'm gonna start calling you niggas Mario. I can hear your heart crying out for me. That's y'all. Them hyenas hear you niggas cries. They hear them. And they come around with their little conniving asses. I'm here. I'm here. You focused on women too much. And even the guys that are here that say that they are accomplished, all they talk about is women. So after all your accomplishments in life and all the shit you've done and all the things you experienced, at the end, it's about a bitch. But then you wonder why they get on YouTube and talk about how much power they got. You're empowering them by focusing on them. You got dudes in the manosphere having whole fucking panels talking about how they want to change their look to have a prototypical look that they think a certain level of woman would like. Dudes talking about getting surgery. All of this for broad? All of this for broads? When did men become this weak? What is wrong with you dudes, man? You're gonna go get your face reconstructed so you could look like a dude that she might like. Because you could go get your face reconstructed and she still turn you down. What is wrong with you dudes? So now let's say you do get your shit reconstructed, right? And she picks you. So now that makes you great. You walking around with a you know, with a Tahiri looking chick. So now you done made it. You the man. You great. You're great. Cause you got a bad broad. You got a bad broad. So you the man. You great. You see why I say females are a lot of these are the apex of a lot of these guys' existence. This is why when some of these guys get on a panel with other men, they argue with them. It's always conflict. This is why. All these dudes, these dudes' whole memory bank is governed by the feminine. Everything they do is in the name of a woman or in relation to a woman. Everything they do. It has nothing to do with them. Nothing. Nothing. This is one of our roadblocks, black men. I will focus on women. And see, y'all don't understand how deep it goes. That's why I broke it down in the beginning, how deep it goes. Because some of you guys don't know that. A lot of y'all don't even know. A lot of y'all think y'all living for yourselves, but y'all not. Because you wouldn't be doing the things that you're doing if you were. If you wasn't focused on women, you wouldn't have a problem with women. Let me say that again. If you didn't focus on women, you wouldn't have a problem with getting women. Because see, women can smell thirsty dudes, no matter how they look. See, this is what I want you non-select guys to understand. Just because a dude may be select, don't mean he not thirsty. See, a lot of shit that these quote unquote select dudes say about y'all non-select guys, right, pertains to them. Non-select guys are not the only thirsty ones. There's plenty of select niggas that's thirsty. You see? But you care so much about what she think that you not focused on how you're behaving. You're not focused on you. You're not focused on your mannerisms. You're not focused on your presence. You're not focused on you. You're more focused on her. So a lot of these dudes are thirsty. They thirsty. A woman could smell a dude that's thirsty. Like, damn, he hard up. Like, damn, he just won't stop. Some of you guys call that persistence. You just if you really want her, you're not gonna stop going after her. But see, that shit when you young. When you grown and you thirsty, man. Go sit your ass down somewhere. You thirsty. Leave her alone. You thirsty. If she was gonna give you some play, she would have gave you some play. See, young little girls play hard to get, not grown women. See, that's why all that persistent shit for guys, that shit in when you grown. Because you shouldn't have to chase no grown woman. A grown woman is available for you. She makes herself available for you. So you don't have to be thirsty. But a lot of you dudes are hard up. And these women on YouTube see it and they use it to their advantage. They capitalize off it. And what they turn around and say, oh, it ain't my fault. You should have been more of a man. And the only way that can't happen to you, brothers, is you gotta focus on yourself. You gotta focus on yourself. Come on, man. You can't sit around and think that women see y'all guys. Let me let y'all guys know something. Women are master manipulators, and one of the main things they do, right? See, if you're a thinking man, even women, even though they're master manipulators, they won't try certain shit. They know they won't be able to get away with. And if they are, they know they wouldn't be able to get away with it for too long. So one of the tactics that women like to use on men the most is they like to use reverse psychology. So what they'll tell you is if you give them all the attention and affection and all of that shit, then that means you like them and they'll love you. They'll give you that in return. And that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Women get bored just like we do, guys. Stop thinking they don't. Doug, salute, Doug. Appreciate that. And you know when a woman get bored of you or get turned off by you? When you giving her too much attention. Let me repeat that. A woman is going to lose arousal because this is what happens in a lot of marriages and long-term relationships where the woman don't even want to fuck dude. She's not turned on by him no more because he's not that go-getter like he used to be. He not that nigga that she need to miss. See, let me let y'all fellas know something. You gotta make a woman miss you, man. See, if you the type of nigga she could go and pick up at Dollar General, why you on YouTube complaining? You see what I'm saying? If you a Dollar General nigga, and I ain't talking about a nigga who buys shit from Dollar General, because I do. Motherfuckers with money buy cheap shit that they could throw away. So I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the type of dude you are. What I mean is, if you're a common guy, if you're a common dude, all you want is some food and some pussy, a common nigga, Dollar General ass nigga, paper plate ass nigga. You one of those? And these are the guys who focus on women. Paper plates. You dudes are paper plates. Y'all can't hold up. Y'all can't stand no weight, no pressure. Gonna break. And you know why? Because you haven't built yourself up. Cause see, let me tell you something. A woman would do if you focus on her. I'm gonna tell you what she gonna do to you. Especially if she's turned on by you sexually. And I just shared a video earlier about discipline and semen retention. Shout out to my brother. Y'all could go to the community section and subscribe to that brother's channel. Powerful, powerful young brother, right? A woman will have you out here like a jellyfish. She will turn you in. She will drain your nutsack. Why do you think a lot of these young dudes be out here looking old? They getting their ball sacks drained to where they look old now because a man's semen is his life force. Why do you think guys who last long, those are guys who can take their mind out of being present in the actual act? Let me stop. That y'all gonna have to pay for that kind of shit. But that's what semen is for men. So if you up under a woman and you focused all on her, you're gonna be doing a whole lot of worthless fucking. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all done been in them relationships. Only time y'all get along is when y'all fucking. Worthless fucking. You just got her busting all kinds of nuts. And she busting all kinds of nuts, going higher and higher. Your ass going lower and lower. See, because that's how it works with sex. See, we're inserting light into a woman. That's why when she keeps coming, if y'all watch certain horror movies that have a lot of sexuality in it, that's why they show these women who are sexual demons as kind of like gods. Because if you a certain kind of man, I'm not gonna say all men, because fuck niggas, they don't shoot light up in women. They shoot darkness and all types of bad spirits in chicks' wombs and shit. But if you're a certain kind of guy and you're constantly giving your woman your essence, your life, your light, and you steady drilling that ass all the time and you busting them nuts, you're empowering her. Why you think she get happy? She get all giddy and shit because you done raised her spirits. Your ass laying there like you in a coffin. you in there laying, you looking like a corpse. She up vacuuming and shit, listening to Beyonce and shit. Now she want to get married and all that. You laying in the bed half dead. This is what happens to us men. Especially you get you an older chick and you young, she gonna drain your life force. I've had this happen to me. I know. You in the crib laid up for so long fucking, you come outside, you don't even know it's daytime. You come out like a vampire. You don't know when it's night or day. That's not good. See, when I was doing that, I thought I was the man. I'm laying up in pussy. Shit, I'm shit. You know what I could have been doing with that time? And brothers, it is not a woman's responsibility to tell you that. Like, yo, you could be doing something else. Or, yo, it's time for you to go. That's not her job. That's your job. You the logical one. But see, let me let you guys know something, man. And this is why you can't focus on women. Because see, once you start playing in their realm, if you're not strong enough mentally, a woman will take over. And when I say take over you, I mean take over your essence, your energy. You'll be walking around here like a fucking prune. I've seen it happen to dudes. Now these dudes have to change and had to start their life over and get away from women. These dudes don't want no pussy because what pussy has done, what what they have allowed pussy to do, because they thought pussy was so important. See, pussy is only important if you make it. See, let me just let y'all dudes know something. A chick don't even put her pussy on a pedestal. Let me repeat that. A chick don't even put her pussy on a pedestal. She don't even know how good her pussy is till you tell her. Until you tell her. She don't think that much of her little cootie. You do. You do. She just looks at it as a sexual orifice. Why you think most women will say that they wish they had a dick sometimes? Because they don't value their pussy. It's nothing to them. Oh, oh my pussy. Oh, it's just a pussy. Why you think women clown dudes that are scared of pussy? She like, nigga, what you scared of? It's just a little pussy. You know what I'm saying? What you scared of? That's because you put in your mind, that pussy was this, magical, metaphysical, um, supernatural occurrence. While she's sitting around walking around the goddamn grocery store like, oh, I'll fuck him, I'll fuck him, I'll fuck him, and him and his friend. And you run around here focusing on pussy. She walk around a grocery store, she ready to get pussy to any dude that step to her. Cause she hot. Y'all don't think women walk around like that, do y'all? A lot of y'all brothers think women don't walk around like that. They do. Why you think they walk around with no drawers on, nigga? Why you think they walk around with no drawers on, with them tights on, with them yoga pants on? Why are you wearing exercise pants to the grocery store, young lady, with no drawers on? Hmm? Dude, are y'all dudes really paying attention? Y'all dudes have to be more logical. Don't just say, oh, well, men are logical. But you're not operating like that. You're not even operating like that. Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't, it's hard for y'all to get that. Y'all falling victim to it because y'all focusing on women too much. And that's why a lot of us brothers fall behind in life. Now you falling behind in life. Now, instead of your time, your apex being between the ages of 30 and 40, when you're supposed to really get your money and really come up in life for most men. If you've been running around focused on women your whole life, you might not get that time until you 50, maybe 60. And you're gonna have to work extra harder. Because why? You had children in your 20s. Some dudes had children when they were teenagers. That stumps your growth in life. It does. Because you can no longer focus on you. You can't focus on you no more. It's no longer about you. And this is what I want brothers to understand, man. If brothers want to be great, man, can't focus on women. Can't. You a woman's perspective on you should not govern your life. This is what I want y'all to understand. The opinions of women should not govern your life. So what if she think that about you? So what? Does that change who you are? No. And she only saying what she feel. She's not saying what she knows. You see? See, you have to take a masculine stance with women. You can't just say you masculine. Just shouting that shit out is like a siren. Okay, we all hear it. But the goddamn emergency vehicle is 2 miles away. When you gonna show up? When is the masculinity gonna show up? See? And it's not showing up with a lot of you dudes because you're not focused on cultivating that. You focused on proving how cool of a man you are so you could get a shot of hot twat. And after you get your little minutes of fame, then what? Most of you dudes, when you get your little hot shot of twat, you don't know what to do after that. That's because you ain't got shit to do. You ain't got nothing going on. You see? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm back. Bucket 88, appreciate it. He say DS1, appreciate you, fam. Appreciate the donation, man. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV, y'all. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where y'all could donate. We need 3 donators for the stream. Y'all go ahead and hit the Cash App up. We need 3 donators for the stream, y'all. Cash App name is $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV, or it's right there on the screen, y'all. But like I was saying, a lot of you guys, once, you know, once you get what it is that you want, which is not really a woman, a lot of you dudes don't want women. Y'all just want a little hot shot of cooch. And then after that, y'all dudes be consumed with vagina fumes. Like y'all don't know what to do after that. This is why it's important, man. You gotta find yourself. I did a little mini series here called Finding Your Purpose. Go and check those videos out, brothers. Figure it out on what it is you should be doing for yourself. Because one thing I learned, when you focused on everything and everybody but yourself, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. You're the ultimate loser. You're the ultimate loser. You are. You can't expect to be great. You can't expect to accomplish the things you want to accomplish, and you focused on women. You focused on getting this Benz, so you could go to the club and stunt. You focused on getting this bag so you could go to Miami and go to Club Live and make it rain. I gotta make sure I get my bread up because I gotta get this Cuban. Because once I get this Cuban, ain't no chick turning me down. Then you go out with your Cuban and you're going home drunk, lonely. Still ain't scored nothing. And you go through years of this. You go through years of this perpetrating and fraud and performing, focusing on trying to get women. Then you wake up and you 30 and the economy has changed. And now you got to go work for $9. And you got a child. And Jordans is $200. And where you live at, milk is $4 a gallon. See? You see what happens when you focus on women? Your ass wake up one day and realize how many years done passed you by while you been laying up fucking. You done lost track of life. You done lost your grip on life. Now you looking like, yo, what I'ma do? What I'ma do, yo? Damn. Now you got a whole lot of catching up to do. See, it's not over. It's not over, brothers. I'm not saying this because it's over. I'm not saying this to beat you over your head with your mistakes. I'm here to let you know not to make those mistakes no more and where those mistakes could have possibly came from. Because a lot of the mistakes that we make are mistakes that we make out of ignorance. We don't know. A lot of brothers don't know that they raised most black men to be white knights to come through and save women. A lot of us black men were raised that way. We were told that that's what men were. So God structured their life accordingly. And then they realized that that was a fairy tale and they get a bad deal. And now we got a whole nother problem. Malika, appreciate you. He say, you are describing me years ago. Brothers, we must focus on ourselves. Women come and go, but we only have one life. It's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. Appreciate the donation, bro. Cash App $Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. We need 3 donations for the stream. Shout out to my brother Cedric for hitting the Cash App. Shout out to my brother Ronan for hitting the Cash App. Cash App $Sheep Stay Sleep TV, y'all. We got 2. Let's see if we could get 2 more. I appreciate the donations, man. I appreciate that PayPal too, Cedric. Appreciate that, brother. But black men, if we want to be great, if we want to leave our mark when we leave this world, like let's look at some guys, man. Let's look at a guy like let's look at Malcolm. Let's look at a guy like Malcolm, Martin Luther King. Do y'all think these men were gung ho on laying up with their wives? And what I mean by that is just laying up having frivolous sex because she walking around the house in some lingerie and every time your dick get hard, you just gotta use it. Do you think those guys could have accomplished what they have accomplished if they were on that type of time? Do you think that? No. Their wives, see, this is why but see, the reason why you guys are getting caught up with a lot of the wrong women too is because you don't have a purpose. So you're picking purposeless women. See? Start picking women in terms of you being a CEO and her being your employee or your partner in the business. Judge her on those qualifications, not just because she got a fat ass and some nice lips. See? Because a fat ass and a nice pair of lips that's not used correctly, right? could be your detriment. Because you'll be laying up getting head all day. When you can actually use that woman and her sex appeal, right? And have her do sales, because she's gonna attract men with money. See? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? But see, you're not gonna ever attract a woman that's willing to get behind that if you don't have nothing for her to get behind. If you don't have a focus. If you don't have a focus, what is your focus? She has to get behind your focus. But if your focus is her, guess how your relationship is going to be? Sex and arguing. Great sex, a lot of arguments, drag out arguments, fights, all that shit. Clothes getting ripped up. She going to get knives. You done choked her one time and threw her up against the wall, trying to get her to chill. She done blocked you from leaving the house. You deal with all that kind of shit because you don't have a purpose. That's why she's chaotic. Because you're not giving her activities that will put her in an orderly manner. But if you don't have nothing to do, how the fuck you gonna give your woman something to do? If your woman don't see you, some women, if they see you doing shit, they'll go find something to do. They'll go find something to do when they see you not paying them attention and you focused on some other shit and you don't want to hear it. She gonna go find something to do. Whether it's a goddamn crossword puzzle, she gonna go find something to do. Whether it's playing Candy Crush, she ain't gonna bother you. And if she does, then that's a broad you don't need to be around. You don't need to be around her. She's worthless. But the focus has to be you. Miss Ross, appreciate that. The purpose has to be you. The focus has to be you. And a woman has to know that. She has to see that. Like, oh, this dude is serious about what he said he's about. He's really about that. See, brothers, that's how you get respect from women. And that's what ultimately makes a woman love you. See? And that is the quintessential definition of being real. Being real ain't being no dude that got felonies and nothing. That's not real. Being real is being exactly who you are. But if you don't have no focus and your focus is her, she like, oh, all he's doing is focus on me. I'm going to do what I want. I'm gonna answer the phone when I want. He worry about where I'm at. He need to be worrying about what he doing. He worrying about where I'm at. Cause you don't have a purpose, bro. Your purpose is to impress her. That turns women off. Because she doesn't think that highly of herself. Let me repeat that so y'all can hear me. They don't think that highly of themselves. They don't. You're putting all that stock into them. They're not. You're doing it. And you know why you're doing it? Because now I'm going to go a little deeper. A lot of you guys focus on women to hide the fact that you haven't figured out what it is you want to do with your own life. Let me repeat that. Let me repeat that. A lot of you guys focus on women because you haven't yet figured out what it is you want to do with your own life, and you're afraid to tell a woman that. You're afraid to tell a woman you just don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Because you believe if you was to be that candid with a woman, she wouldn't like you. So the way you make up for not knowing how you gonna get your shit together, you invest all your time and your energy into you getting her shit together for her. See? See, the neglection of self came before you met her. You was neglecting your own purpose before you even got with Shorty. What Shorty did was expose it to you. But a lot of you guys don't know how to sit back and self-reflect. See, that's what Shorty revealed to you. And that's what you should have saw. She got bored with you because you didn't have shit to do. And you didn't give her nothing to do. You didn't give her nothing to do. Didn't give her nothing to do. You didn't give her a reason to stay interested. You see? The way you keep a woman interested is by showing her you're invested into yourself. Women love mystery. They love that dude they can't figure out. They don't know what they expect from you. They don't know. That's arousal. That turns women on. See? And when you have a purpose and a woman sees you working on it and she see results, that turns she boy. See, y'all worry about women too much when man, when a woman see you on a certain type of time, she's gonna be all over you. I know this because this is what I had to learn in my own relationship. See, when you focused on something bigger than her, she want to know what that is. She want to get behind that. But if you not showing her that there's nothing bigger than her in your life, That's why you got drugged. That's why you got, you know what I'm saying? That's why your feelings hurt. Because it's not about her. It's about you. It's not about her. A lot of you dudes make it about her. And you think that that actually gets you points. That gets, see, it's not about her. You have to let a woman know it's not about you. Mm-mm. It's about what you can do. What role do you play in my life as the feminine? What are you doing? What purpose do you serve here? I need this done. Can you do this? If you're going to be my helpmeet, can you do this? While you're doing this, I'm over here. So when I come back, I need to see some progress or it should be done. But you can't do that for a woman if you don't have nothing going. You can't do that. And it's not all about money, brothers. Let me let y'all understand. Let me make y'all understand that too. Money should not give you a purpose in life. Whatever your purpose is, whatever your talents is, you should be able to make money from it. But you don't have talents because money exists. You understand? God gave everyone talents to contribute to the world so people can have a better human experience. Why the fuck you think we invented the traffic light? So people not crashing down the street. People have a better human experience when they come into this realm. This is the purpose of talents. But you should be able to make money off it. You should be able to market it and make money from it. Because having this physical existence, you have to pay to exist. So you should be able to make money from it. But a lot of you guys, y'all don't explore your talents and turn them into businesses because y'all thinking, well, all right, I'm an engineer. I'm going to go work for this company, make all this money, get me a wife, have me some children, and it's over. 5, 10 years into that, you unhappy, you ready to get a divorce, you got another girlfriend on the side. That's because you neglected your talent. See, that's where your happiness lies. In you, not in the things you can acquire for a woman. See, that is what I hear from a lot of married men. The guys who stayed married with their wives till they die, a lot of those guys, they had to learn how to be happy with themselves and still, exist in a relationship. Because marriage is for women. Marriage is for women. Marriage is security for women. It's not security for men, it's for women. Before there were legal marriages, men gave women dowry. If you didn't obtain enough as a man to have dowry for a woman and the children that y'all may bear in the future, you weren't allowed to have a wife. You weren't allowed to have a wife. And that's what a lot of us black men need to start focusing on. Stop focusing on running through the gamut of life to try to go get married and have children. Build yourself as a man first. You don't even know if you're prepared to be married. How many of you men know y'all are mentally prepared to be with the same woman till you die? A lot of y'all ain't mentally prepared for that shit. Y'all coping with it. That's because you didn't get married for you. You got married for her. See? So, brothers, man, you could never be great if you focus on women. It's not about them, brothers. Let's focus on us. Let's build us. Let's build each other up, man. Because, see, women don't have no problem with agency. They don't have no problem with that. We do. We do. So we have to understand we are our own agency. See? So our focus should not be on women. We have to begin to redirect our perspective on what a woman is and how we should deal with women and what capacity. So shout out to y'all. Much love to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I appreciate it, man. CashApp $SheepStaySleepTV. If y'all enjoyed the show, CashApp $SheepStaySleepTV. Trying to get two more donators. Two more donators, y'all. Two more people to hit the Cash App. Cash App $SheepStaySleepTV. Y'all enjoyed the show? Donate to the show. Salute the Bishop Red Pill in the building. Salute to all the masculine mercenaries. The Black Brain Trust, salute. See who else up in here, man. I'm going to give some shout outs. While I'm giving these shout outs and going through y'all comments, man, y'all hit the Cash App. We need two more donators, y'all. Woman of the past, welcome. S. Howard says, every great man has to have a mentor and an apprentice. We got to get back to that. That's a fact. That's a fact. Brothers definitely have to get back into that. See what I need a lot of brothers to understand, and I'm gonna do a show about this, so I'm not really gonna go into it now, but a lot of guys gotta understand, man, there's a lot of different professions that us men could go in, man. Just gotta explore them. Because what I'm about to go back to school and get a certification for, I didn't even know was an actual profession, you know? Oh shit, my bad, young Peasy. My bad, bro. You ain't want your government out there, man. Shout out to you, bro. Thanks for the donation, man. Life Observer, salute. Some dudes spend out on OnlyFans. Yeah, hell yeah. Which is which I think is kind of silly because you could just go to a porn site to see free porn. Why pay for it? That's dumb. If given a choice, who is this? Crook Kid Afro? If given a chance, a chick will give some ass before they give you some money. Of course. Of course. That's a fact. Tone Malone, salute. Intellectual novice, salute. He say, if men are focusing on women during an economic recession, it is not a man at all. He is a man not, because men focus on building themselves, not chasing a woman's tail. Facts. 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 He's a man not. Salute to Doug the diplomat. The librarian is in the building. Shout out to Cats. Shout out to my man Vontae, DJ Moss. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all of y'all, man. Yeah, my bad, young Peasy. My bad, bro. Now I know that next time you donate, I know who it is. Cash App $Sheep Stay Sleep TV, y'all. Still waiting on one more donation. One more Cash App, y'all. Y'all go ahead and hit the Cash App up. PM, welcome, PM. She said, thanks for sharing, sir. Much love and respect. I appreciate that, PM. Appreciate the support. Shout out to all the members, too. Shout out to all my new members that joined. Shout out to PM, who became a member. Shout out to my man, the nameless protagonist. He joined. Shout out to everybody, man, who joined, man. I appreciate it. I think Ronan joined. Shout out to my man Ronan. Shout out to all of y'all, man, who joined the channel. I appreciate it. But yeah, y'all, that's what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Um, I might be back later on. I'm not sure, but definitely stay tuned for the pre-recorded videos dropping. Also, check out if you haven't yet, go in the description box, subscribe to my new channel. Go over there, subscribe, hit the notification bell so y'all notified when I drop new content. Over there, I will be dropping new content real soon. I'm not even gonna give y'all real time, but y'all go over there, y'all subscribe, and y'all stay tuned for the content over there. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everybody. I got the last Cash App. Shout out to you. Let me shout you out. Shout out to my man Young Peasy again, man. Shout out to my man Young Peasy for coming through and helping us hit the quota for the stream, man. I appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. Um, like I said, if I'm not back later on, I'll catch y'all tonight, tomorrow. But y'all stay tuned for the pre-recorded videos. I appreciate everybody who at the Cash App, everybody who donated through the super chat, everybody who came through this afternoon. I appreciate the love and the support. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. You was just tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. One love to the masculine mercenaries. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.